Hey y'all, this is Brittany. I'm the owner of Out of the Box Virtual Assisting, and I am back with another video. So today, let's talk about not all money is good money. You might be thinking, what you talking about? Money is money. I got bills to pay. I got kids to take care of. I get it. I got a human child, a dog child. Bills be billing, money come in, money go right back out. So I get it. It's like all money that I need is quote unquote good money, right? You might be thinking that, but it comes with a cost. It comes with a cost. And so you might accept the client into your virtual assistant business and they can afford to pay your rates. So let's say you're charging 25, 30, 35, $40 an hour, whatever your rate is. Um, and you're feeling really good because they have agreed to pay for it, right? They've agreed to spend the money for it. And then they're violating your contract. You say you'll answer within one business day. They're emailing you on a Friday evening and expecting you to respond within the next few hours. And you're like, this is the end of my business day. So I technically have until Monday to respond unless it's an emergency, and that should be built in your contract, what that might look like. But if they're just asking you something that can wait until Monday, but they're pushing a response, or you ask them to message you between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. your time zone, and they are messaging you at 5 o'clock in the morning because they want to know, did you finish creating that graphic? It is 5 a.m. and that could have waited till 8 a.m. Or let's say you already had gave them the answer to that. You came up with a process. You all decided to use ClickUp or Trello or Monday, whatever your um, or Asana, whatever your my brow, whatever your project management system is, and they just ignored that. They sent you a text. Hey, did you finish that flyer? They sent you a 5 a.m. text. Did you finish the flyer? And they were supposed to see that you had finished it, and it's actually in ClickUp waiting on their review. And they've skipped over your whole process. And so they are calling you during times where they were not supposed to call you. They're calling you at 10 o'clock at night because they had a really good idea about their business. They're excited about it and they want to run it by you. You're like, 10 o'clock in the morning, she's leaving you a message or he leaves, hey, such and such, I have an awesome idea on what we can do about this project. Give me a call when you get a chance. Just because they're inspired and it's 10 o'clock at night doesn't mean they should call you. And so that's what I mean by not all money is good money because they might be paying your rates, but depending on the type of client, they may feel like this price point justifies abuse or this price point justifies me violating the terms of our contract because I'm paying you so much more than what I could pay someone in a foreign nation where for us, it's more affordable. Like they could say, well, I can get someone in the Philippines. That's a big one people use a lot. Or I could afford someone in Africa somewhere, depending on where, because not all parts of Africa is poor. But they could say, oh, I'll just get someone from another country who I could afford to pay them 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 an hour versus I'm paying you 35, $40 an hour, but yet you don't want to answer me whenever. And those are not clients that you want to align with because that is not good money. That is bad money. They are stressing you out. Um, Not all money is good money. Whenever the client's hitting you up, there's literally um this dread, this feeling of dread that comes over you when you see their name pop up on your phone. The text message popped in, or if you use a system like Slack or what's that other one? I think it's Tango. Like whenever the message pops up, you're instantly like, or Google Meet, and you're like, here they go again. What do they want? Like you always just feel dread around working with them. That is not good money. Now, granted, we all have times where you're having a bad day or the client is having a bad day. We leave room for bad days, you know. So I don't want to let y'all think that the client is never going to get on your nerves, or everything's always going to be good, it's going to flow well. No, there are going to be times where they misunderstood you and you misunderstood them. So that will happen, and we have to allow room for human mistakes. Like, we don't set people to a standard of perfection where they can't make a mistake, and if they did make a mistake, we're so irritated and frustrated that we come into the meeting like, I told you I put it in clicker. Like, no. We have to leave room for people to make mistakes and for people to get used to you as being their assistant. Because let's say you're new on the team, or let's say you came into a role where they had no systems in place, and so you're actually setting up the back end. We don't want to come into something with an attitude of, y'all should already have this set up. Y'all should be doing better than this. This makes no sense. Like, that's not how we want to come into a situation. We want to come in with compassion, but to stick with the theme of what we're talking about, whenever it's consistent and they don't seem like they want to make any changes in this at all, like it keeps happening, they keep doing it. So now it's like, okay, why is this happening? And then it's like, it'll get to the point where it's not worth it anymore. Like, they're paying you really good money, but they're rude, they're disrespectful, they violate your contract all the time, they won't let you talk, they won't listen to you, they don't value your ideas, they don't. And again, disagreeing with ideas is different than not valuing them at all. Like, as soon as you said something, nope, not gonna work, don't want to hear it, I already got it figured out. It's like, okay, that you can politely decline something. You can say, oh, let's just show that for later. But to always dismiss ideas, not all money is good money. There's another saying that I like to say. I think I got it from another YouTuber on here. Yes, another YouTuber on here, Mom the eBayer. Shout out to Mom the eBayer. I really like her channel. So if you ever want to see somebody go dumpster diving, I am someone who does like to, if I find something and it's useful to me, I will take it. So if it's near a trash can, let me say it like that. I'm not stealing. But if somebody puts it out for the trash and they got like free, or they don't want it because they put it out by the trash can, but they didn't put it inside the dumpster because they did want someone to be able to take it. If it's useful to me, it looks like it's in good condition. I wouldn't take anything with cloth on it, bed bugs. But if it's like a kitchen chair or stool, bar stool, hey, recycle, reuse, reduce. I'm all for it. But lost train of thought. but uh, but yeah, we should value people's ideas. We should value their input. We should care about what our team members are saying. And so, oh, now I remember why I brought up Mom to eat bear. So the saying is, the juice is not worth the squeeze. So she'll say that. But the juice ain't worth the squeeze. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. And so that's how I feel. Like, I done squeezed out this money from this client, but to get this little bit of juice. But the amount of squeezing, working, answering emails, calendar management problems, staffing problems. The graphic designer don't know what the executive assistant is doing. The marketing rep doesn't know what the administrative assistant is doing. Everybody's in chaos. It is confusion. The publicist doesn't know what the client got going on. It's pure chaos. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. You bring it to the business owner. Hey, I noticed this problem. Okay, so here's my solution. Here's what I came up with. And they are instantly shutting down everything that will make their business work and flow better because they feel like they have the answers. Some business owners are control freaks. They really are. And I understand from the context of that's their baby, that's their child. They have to give it to someone and trust that they're going to manage it well. I get that. But when they're not even trying to hand over anything and they are gung-ho in their ways, and this is how they've run their business, and they want to continue to run their business this way, and there's nothing you can do or say about it, the juice is not worth the squeeze. That little bit of juice you got out was not worth the amount of stress that client just brought you. And so you have to know, by again asking questions, when you because you're not just they're not just interviewing you when you have your first coffee chats or meetings with them. You're also interviewing them to determine if that's someone you want to work with within your business, because sometimes it's not worth the stress, and then you have to give them a notice, and then you have to break up business wise, which is not fun to do. And so I would say, to really be mindful of that, to interview them as they interview you to determine if you even want to work with them. Just because they want to work with you and just because they say yes doesn't mean you have to say yes. That's another thing. You don't have to say yes to this good money just because they say yes to giving you that good money. No, because in the end, it may turn out to be not so great money. So share in the comments below. Have you ever accepted a client and realized that that was not good money, and you wish you had never did it? Just comment down below and let me know. If you have any topics, any questions, feel free to drop that also in the comments below. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you guys in the next